Hi children, very happy to meet you in YouTube channel GCC Education. Today we are going to discuss 4th chapter in your new plus 2 syllabus, Consumption and Investment Function. And we are going to see today consumption function. Children, do you know what is consumption is? Yes, consumption is the using up of goods and services to satisfy our wants. அதாவது பண்டங்கள் மற்றும் பணிகளை பயன்படுத்தி நம் விருப்பங்களை நிறைவு செய்யும் செயலே நுகர்வு எனப்படும். So, இங்கு the consumption function or propensity to consume refers to income consumption relationship. So, what is consumption expenditure? Consumption expenditure is the proportion of income spent on consumption of goods and services to satisfy our wants from our given level of income. So, there is a functional relationship between income and consumption. So, it is a functional relationship between two aggregates. What are the two aggregates, children? Total consumption and gross national income. See this image. Here, income and spending moving in the same direction. It seems that there is a relationship between income and spending. வருவாய் மற்றும் செலவுக்கு இடையேயான இந்த தொடர்பை, இந்த சார்பு தொடர்பை நுகர்வு சார்பு என்கிறோம். So, இந்த சார்பை நாம் ஒரு ஃபங்க்ஷன், ஒரு ஈக்குவேஷன் மூலமாக விளக்க முடியும். C equal to f of y. இது நுகர்வு சார்பு என்கிறது. C equal to f of y in which C equal to consumption, y equal to income, f equal to function. So, the consumption function indicates a functional relationship between C and y, where C is the dependent variable. Which is the independent variable, children? Of course, income is the independent variable. அதாவது நுகர்வு சார்பு என்பது நுகர்வு மற்றும் வருமானத்திற்கு இடையேயான சார்பு தொடர்பை விளக்குகிறது. இங்கு C என்பது சார்பு மாறி and y என்பது சாரா மாறியாகவும் உள்ளது. இந்த தொடர்பில் நம்ம only income and consumptionக்கான தொடர்பை மட்டும் தான் விளக்கிறது. Of course, consumption is influenced by so many other extraneous factors. Example, taste and preference of the consumer and distribution of income, etc. And we are keeping all these factors constant. Only we consider here the relationship between income and consumption, because the chief determinant of consumption, நுகர்வை தீர்மானிக்கும் முக்கிய காரணி வருவாய் ஆகும். அதை மட்டும் தான் நம்ம இங்கு இந்த தொடர்பில் இங்கு விளக்க போறோம். So, this relationship can be explained with the help of a hypothetical income consumption schedule. So, in this, and this schedule is based on the entity that y equal to C plus S. Of course, y minus C equal to S. Naturally, y minus S equal to C. So, upon which only this entire consumption, income consumption schedule is based. So, as a first step, we can see when income is 0, is there any consumption? Yes, of course. Even if the income is 0, in order to live, உயிர் வாழ தேவையான பொருள்கள் மற்றும் பணிகளை வாங்குவதற்காக நுகர்வோர்கள் 20, நம் எக்ஸாம்பிளில் 20 அளவுக்கு, that is 20 crores of rupees, and they are consuming. From where they are consuming? That is from their past saving. ஏற்கனவே இருக்கக்கூடிய அவர்கள் சேமிப்பிலிருந்து இந்த 20 crores of rupees அளவுக்கு இந்த சமூகம், இந்த பொருளாதாரம் நுகர்கிறது. 20 crores rupees. So, if this is called autonomous consumption, this consumption is not related to income and it is unrelated to income. And for ஒரு தனிநபரை பொறுத்தவரையில் அவர் கடன் வாங்கியோ அன்பளிப்பாகவோ பெற்று நுகர பார்ப்பாங்க. So இதுதான் A என்பது autonomous, it is a constant, it is autonomous consumption என்பது தன்னிச்சை அல்லது ஒரு தன்னாட்சி நுகர்வு எனப்படுகிறது, அதாவது autonomous consumption. So இங்கு Y minus C equal to savings. What is saving? Is there any saving? No, because consumption itself is it is in the form of autonomous consumption. So this is from their past saving. So this becomes negative saving. So it becomes minus A or dissaving. It is called dissaving. So when the income and increases from 0 to somewhat 60 crores of rupees income அவர்களுக்கு வருகிறது, அப்போது அவருடைய consumption it is 70. So in this case, and they are again borrowing or they are from their past saving they are using 10 more crores of rupees. Then again 60 minus 70 minus 10 il போகிறது, then there is dissaving or minus saving minus 10, 60 minus 70. Next, in the next case, and again income increases to 120 and then consumption is also same. The people are consuming all the income that they are earning by way of their work for the purchase of goods and services. In that case, Y equal to C. Then Y equal to C, then there is no saving. It is zero saving. This is an important characteristics of this consumption function where Y equal to C, zero saving, and the next step onwards we can explain marginal propensity to consume. So this is called the income consumption equilibrium or நுகர்வு வருமான சமநிலை என்கிறோம். ஸோ அடுத்ததாக அவருடைய இன்கம் 120 crores-லிருந்து 180 அதிகரிக்கிறது. In this case, consumption also increases. Consumption is increased by 50 crores, but income is increased by 60 crores. So what is? Naturally there is saving. What is saving? 180 minus 170 equal to 10. That is what is saving. இங்கு consumption, though income is increased by 60, they are spending only 50 crores on consumption. Then in the next case, and again income increased by 60 crores, that is to 240. In that case, again consumption increased by 50 crores. So then savings also is increased to 20. How saving? You derived 240 minus 220 equal to 20. That is what is saving. Then again 300 and 360 like that, income is increasing and the consumer is spending 50 crores, again 50 crores on consumption. So in that case, saving is increased 300 minus 270, 30 crores, and 360 minus 320, 40 crores. Likewise, saving is increasing. So this consumption, income consumption schedule can be studied in 3 phases. First, in 2 cases there is autonomous consumption. The first case there is no income at all. The second case is there is less income, somewhat little income, but even to the extent of 10 crores they are borrowing or they are depending upon past saving. So this is what is autonomous consumption. Then next, third, this case is income consumption equality where Y equal to C. So the important property of the consumption function starts from this point onwards. So this entity, income consumption relationship, that were Y equal to C, this can be called a break-even point from which then marginal propensity to consume starts. How? What is marginal propensity to consume? Marginal propensity to consume என்பது இறுதிநிலை நுகர்வு நாட்டம். இறுதிநிலை நுகர்வு நாட்டம் அதாவது வருமானத்தில் ஏற்படுகின்ற மாற்றத்தால் நுகர்வில் ஏற்படும் மாற்றத்தின் அளவே இறுதிநிலை நுகர்வு நாட்டம் என்கிறோம். In our case, and consumption increased by 170. So that is delta C. Delta, what is delta C children? Delta change or மாற்றம். நுகர்வில் ஏற்படுகின்ற மாற்றம் 50 crores. Now வருமானத்தில் and delta Y equal to 60. So வருமானம் 60 அளவுக்கு அதிகரிக்கும் போது நுகர்வு only 50. It is increasing. So MPC is nothing but delta C by delta Y, that is 50 by 60. 50 crores divided by 60 crores. And in all these levels of income, you can compute marginal propensity to consume. For example, how? And in the next case, 220 minus 170. Again, delta C equal to 50, 240 minus 180. Delta Y 60. In all these cases, and they are at a same rate, they are spending more and more income, 60 crores from this increased income, and they are spending 50 crores on consumption. In all these cases, saving is increasing. So from here we can explain MPC, naturally MPS also, because this increased income delta Y, this can be divided into delta C plus delta S. வருமான அதிகரிப்பை நுகர்வில் வரும் மாற்றம் ஏற்படுகின்ற மாற்றம் பிளஸ் சேமிப்பில் ஏற்படுகின்ற மாற்றம், that is equal to வருமானத்தில் ஏற்படுகின்ற மாற்றம் என்று நமக்கு பிரிக்கப்படுகிறது. So in this case, what is MPC? MPC is 50 by 60, and what is MPS? MPS equal to delta S, 10 minus 0, 20 minus 10, 30 minus 20, 40 minus 30. So in all these cases, MPS equal to 10 by 60. So MPC equal to 5 by 6, MPS equal to 1 by 6. So it is naturally equal to 1. So what we can say, MPC plus MPS equal to 1. So this is the gist of consumption function. MPC always is less than 1, or MPC plus MPS is 1. Now we can explain how to compute marginal propensity to consume. That is, for that 2 levels of income and 2 levels of consumption will be given. What is income? If Y equal to 200, then the next case Y equal to 300. If Y equal to 200, C நுகர்வு என்பது 260. If income equal to 300, நுகர்வு என்பது 340. So in this case, delta Y அல்லது வருமானத்தில் ஏற்படும் அதிகரிப்பானது 300 minus 200, that is 100 crores. நுகர்வில் ஏற்படும் மாற்றமானது 340 minus 260, that is delta C, 80 crores. What is MPC? MPC என்பது நுகர்வில் ஏற்படும் மாற்றம் by வருமானத்தில் ஏற்படும் மாற்றத்தின் அளவு. நுகர்வு மாற்றம் by வருமான மாற்றம். So delta C 80, delta Y 100. It is equal to 0.8. All of you, I hope you understood, children. So are you able to follow me? Yes. So in this case, MPC equal to 0.8. Now we can express this consumption function in the form of this equation, that is C equal to A plus BY. That if we take C, in this case A is, in our case, then table A, autonomous consumption, that is what is A equal to autonomous consumption. B is nothing but MPC or இறுதிநிலை நுகர்வு நாட்டம். இறுதிநிலை நுகர்வு நாட்டம் நம்ம எக்ஸாம்பிளில் வந்து 0.8 என்று. So Y is nothing but disposable income அல்லது செலவிடக்கூடிய வருமானம் எனப்படுகிறது. இப்போது இந்த autonomous income as well as இறுதிநிலை நுகர்வு நாட்டம் அல்லது செலவிடக்கூடிய வருமானம் இவை கொடுத்தா உங்களுக்கு C அல்லது நுகர்வு என்பது உங்களுக்கு கால்குலேட் பண்ண முடியும். If we take C equal to, C equal to A plus BY இல்லையா அதை வந்து we can express in this way. C equal to 100 plus 0.812. In this case, what is 100? 100 is autonomous consumption. Then 0.8 into, if income is 0, how can we express? How then you substitute this in this. So 100 plus 0.8 into 0 is C equal to 100. Then in another example, if Y equal to 100, what is C? C equal to 100 plus 0.8 into 100. That is C equal to 100 plus 80. 0.8 into 100, 80. So in this case, C equal to 180. Children, there is an activity based question in your book back exercise in your textbook, and so that you are asked to compute, and an equation like this will be given, and you are asked to compute what is C, and you can take this into mind, and so you can easily follow, score 1 mark here. Where A is greater than 0. What is A? Autonomous தன்னாட்சி நுகர்வு அல்லது autonomous consumption. அது ஒரு போதிலும் 0 ஆகாது. அதுதான் நம்ம இந்த டேபிள் இதிலிருந்து நம்ம கற்றுக்கிறோம். எப்போதுமே இன்கம் 0 ஆனாலும் consumption, autonomous consumption அங்கு இருக்கிறது. Autonomous consumption is 20. So always A is greater than 0. But B, it is less than 1, because that is what we have done here in this, because MPC plus MPS only equal to 1. So MPC is always less than 1. Why? Because when the income increases, people are spending less than proportionate increase in income, and consumption by 60, income by 60, consumption only by 50. So MPC or marginal propensity to consume, it is less than 1, and autonomous consumption is always greater than 0, or there is consumption even when income equal to 0. That is what is the gist of this table. Then the same thing we can express with the help of a diagram. Children, look at this. Please have a look at this diagram. So, in the x-axis, income is represented. In the y-axis, both consumption and saving. This is a 45-degree line. In economics, this 45-degree line, as per in this consumption function, it represents income consumption equality. See children, when income is 120, if the all 120 crores of income, if they are spending on consumption, that is consumption also 120, then, and we can derive a line that is through the origin. There is a point, and this, through this we can derive a line. Then another equality, income consumption equality, when income increases from 120 to 180. In that case, then 180 is consumption, 180 is income, and 180 is consumption. It is, this line is based on the assumption that the people that they are earning by way of work, their income, that is fully they are spending on consumption. In that case, this 45-degree line explains income consumption equality or equilibrium. So the mottama idu 90-degree illava. So this line is from the origin, through the origin it is 45-degree line. But so this line can be expressed as C equal to Y, because the whole income they are spending on consumption. So income equal to consumption, or varumanavum nugarvum samamaga ulladu endru the 45-degree line கூறுகிறது. And this is not the actual case. In reality, this is not the case. As we all know, even when income is 0, there is autonomous consumption to the extent of 20. So our consumption starts from 20, but our income is 0. See, Then from here their income is increasing little by little. That is what in this table, and that is 60. After this 20 crores of autonomous consumption, income increased by 60. Even that income is not sufficient for them. That is why again they are borrowing, or from the past saving they are using 10 more crores of rupees. So in that case, and this consumption, when it is 120 and income, when income is 120, consumption is 120, but it is increased from 120 to 180. In that case, what is happening? And that is income increased by 60 crores. Consumption not by 60 crores but by 50 crores. How much? 120 to 170. This vertical gap, okay, these represent increase in consumption 120 to 170. And then again what is happening? And at this point both income and consumption are equal, and afterwards, and this point is called B, because here only onwards we can explain marginal propensity to consume or saving starts. So from here, and one income increased from 120 to 180, there is 170 is only consumption. Again 10 crores they are, to the extent of 10 crores they are saving. So this vertical distance between 45-degree line and this point S represents saving, and this distance represents increase in saving. How you derive increase in saving? 180 minus 170, that is saving. And consumption how? And it increased from 120 to 170, that is 50. So 50 is consumption and 10 is saving. That is increased income delta Y, increased income 60, it is divided between delta C and delta S, that is 50 crores on consumption and 10 crores on saving. That is what is shown in this diagram. So, and this line 45-degree line is called zero saving line, or this is called a break even point from which only saving start. That is the reason. So, and then this is based on the assumption that 45-degree line people are spending all their income on consumption, and the distance between this 45-degree line and this C curve, that is consumption function, this curve can be expressed as C equal to A plus BY. So this distance is getting widening when income is increasing. Even after 180, even after this income increases, this gap will be getting more and more wider. So that is when Y equal to 120, C equal to 120. That is Y equal to C, there is zero saving. That is the point B. When Y equal to 180, C equal to 170, 120 to 170, and S equal to 10. Point S in the diagram. I hope you understood this diagram, children. Now we can discuss the technical attributes of consumption function. அடிப்படை கருத்துக்கள், நுகர்வு சார்பின் அடிப்படை கருத்துக்கள். ஏற்கனவே நாம் பார்த்தோம் MPC, MPS எல்லாமே நம்ம அந்த டேபிள் டயக்ராம் பார்க்கும்போது டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணோம். இப்போது APC, ஆவரேஜ் ப்ரொபென்சிட்டி டு கன்சியூம், அல்லது சராசரி நுகர்வு நாட்டம். சராசரி நுகர்வு நாட்டம் என்பது என்ன? நுகர்வு மற்றும் வருவாய்க்கு இடையேயான வீதமே சராசரி நுகர்வு நாட்டம், அல்லது இட் இஸ் a ratio between income and consumption and income. That is what is APC. Next is marginal propensity to consume, that is இறுதி நிலை நுகர்வு நாட்டம். இறுதி நிலை நுகர்வு நாட்டம் என்பது என்ன? வருமானத்தில் ஏற்படும் மாற்றத்தாலே நுகர்வில் ஏற்படும் மாற்றத்தின் அளவு, அல்லது டெல்டா சி பை டெல்டா ஒய், நுகர்வு மாற்றம் பை வருமான மாற்றம். இங்கு 0 less than delta C by delta Y, that is MPC less than 1. What it means? MPC moves between, or it lies between 0 and 1. The value of MPC should be between 0 and 1. Third one, average propensity to save. ശരാശരി சேமிப்பு நாட்டம். சராசரி சேமிப்பு நாட்டம் என்பது என்ன? சேமிப்பு மற்றும் வருமானத்துக்கு இடையேயான வீதமே சராசரி சேமிப்பு நாட்டம் அல்லது S/Y, அதாவது சேமிப்பு by வருமானம். Next is marginal propensity to save. இறுதிநிலை சேமிப்பு நாட்டம். MPS equal to delta S by delta Y. delta S என்பது சேமிப்பில் ஏற்படும் மாற்றம் by வருமானத்தில் ஏற்படும் மாற்றம். இங்கு MPC plus MPS equal to 1 or 1 minus MPC equal to MPS or 1 minus MPS equal to MPC. Based on this, now we have studied almost all the important points about consumption function. Now we are in a position to calculate what is APC, MPC, APS and MPS, because you have studied all the equations and formula and how to compute this. Now I hope you all understood very well. Then for this we want 2 levels of income and 2 levels of consumption. In our previous example, the same table is given here, and income is 120, consumption is 120. What is APC? APC is always expressed as percentage, children. So APC என்பது C by Y. What is C? 120 by 120 into 100. So that is equal to 100. Then here what is APC? APC is C, 170 by 180 into 100, that is equal to 94. So here you understand APC falls when income increases, when Y increases, and APC was when it was 120 income, APC was 100, and now it falls when the income increases. Now again APS, APS is S by Y. In the first case, income and consumption are equal, there is no saving, so it is 0. In the next case, there is 10 crores of saving, that is 180 minus 170, 10 crores saving. So 10 by S by Y and 180. So 10 by 180 into 100, that is equal to 5.55. Next is MPC, delta C by delta Y. In the first case, and we can't compute MPC. In the second case only, income increases. Income increases by 60, consumption by 50. So delta C 50 by 60, that is equal to 0.83. The next case MPS, that is delta S by delta Y. The same is the case here, and in this case, and there is saving is equal to 10, delta S equal to 10, and income is delta Y equal to 60. So 10 by 60 equal to 0.17. From this what you understood, children? MPC 0.83 plus 0.17 equal to 1, that is MPC plus MPS equal to 1. Yes, now it is the time to check your level of understanding. The important findings are: consumption increases when the income increases. Increase in consumption is less than increase in income. APC falls with increase in income. It means people want to spend proportionately less when income increases. That is the meaning. MPC is less than 1. MPC is stable or constant in the short run. Keynesian consumption function, he assumes short run consumption function is stable or constant. It means people want to spend a fixed percentage on consumption from the increased part of income. In our example, we have seen they are spending 50 crores on, when the income increased by 60, 50 crores on consumption, that is 80% on consumption. That's the meaning, a fixed percentage on consumption from the increased part of income. Now we can check your understanding by asking this true or false. These two statements, listen children. Consumption decreases when income increases. True or false? Yes. Consumption increases only when income increases. So this is false. Next, autonomous consumption is independent of income. Autonomous consumption is unrelated to income. வருமானத்தோடு தொடர்பில்லாத நுகர்வு என்றெல்லாம் நான் சொன்னாலும் it is independent of income என்று நான் சொல்லவே இல்லை. இப்போது புரிஞ்சிருச்சா? Autonomous consumption is it is not related to income. That is what is, it is independent of income. It is a true statement. Okay. That's all children. Thank you.